Difficulties becoming biological parents motivated one Franklin County couple to become foster parents. Now, 4 years later, they have welcomed 27 children into their home and they're Foster Parents of the Year honorees. While reunification is always the goal, some of their placements have become permanent. And all of the foster children welcomed into their home learn love, patience, and responsibility on this farm. From Area 2, say hello to the McClain family.
Well, I mean, he is a baby. Hey. Come on. Take him.
We've had a lot of kids and not a whole lot of problems, really. They've all actually really grown just from the farm.
You better pull.
I'm Kateessa.
I'm Ryan.
We're the McClain family. They're a lot more compassionate to animals and even small kids because it's the same. You have to be patient with our animals, with the kids, you know, the whole thing.
Scooter's in the middle.
The older placement we have now, he was scared to death of all of our animals, all of them. He would not get close. He didn't want anything to do with them, and that was fine. And then one day I looked up and he's in the middle of the cow pasture petting the horses. He just kind of went out there and he went out on a limb, and now he's in the pig pen half the time or he's chasing cow. It's helped all of them in some way. It gives them a chance to be responsible.
Tell your daddy, say, come here. Daddy, come here.
We didn't take anything over the age of 6 for a really long time. We only had little ones. It wasn't until cousin works for Conway County. She called me one day and she was like, I have this boy. He's coming out of the youth challenge program and we have nowhere. We've tried 26 homes. Nobody will take him. You have an open bed. Would you just take him for a little while? I was like, we don't take teenagers, but we'll give it a shot. After that, I didn't go back to little ones. I just took teenager after teenager after teenager, and that's where we still are. Oh, I expected a disaster. In all honesty, I expected them to hate us, to not want to be here. But it doesn't take a month, and they're sitting at the table with us, and they're wanting to go do the things that we're doing. They're wanting those things. And
Let's go, Daddy. Hey,
How many teenagers are sitting somewhere going, man, I wish I could do things that kid's doing.
the difference with the teenagers versus the little ones is you see the difference you make in a teenager. The one that we've adopted, she come to us at 13. She wasn't fitting in anywhere. One day we were sitting at the table and she was like, I'm just done. I'm done with feeling the way I feel. And I was like, what do you mean? She's like, I want to be happy. I want you guys to be my parents. I'm done. She was like, these are my parents. After that, we were mom and dad. We were no longer Kateessa and Ryan. And she's just been perfect ever since. I mean, like, she's just a godsend. She does well with every kid that comes in and out because she's been through it and she had to live it.
Get you out.
And teenagers are great because, I mean, you get to teach them to do stuff. And
Their manners pick up super quick and you'll hear yes ma'am, no ma'am, you hear yes sir, no sir. And they just develop, and then when they leave us, they seem like they're ready for the world versus when we got them and they were not ready for anything. It's just my way of, I don't know, giving back. It makes me feel like I've done something. I've changed something. I've helped somebody.
Oh, you can feed it to the cow, but don't eat it yourself.
We don't want any kid in foster care. That's not the point. Everybody needs to be with their family, but at the same time we understand that, you know, until families heal, children don't heal. We don't mind to help. We want kids at home. We don't want them to have to worry that their families don't care. Because they do, they just are in a rough spot.
we got one more.
You got a teeth missing, dude.
We've had other kids that, you know, when they went home, it was like, you have our number. If you ever need anything, you know, we're just a phone call away. They'll call and say, hey, I'm gonna be in the area. Can we come by and visit? And they'll come in, they'll have dinner with us, or they'll meet us somewhere. We do have another couple in this area that we went to school with that also foster, and we talk to them from time to time. They just took their first teenager. She was scared to death to do it. She didn't want to do it. She asked me my thoughts. We had been doing it, and I was like, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid you'll get attached and won't be able to let go. Don't let fear keep you from doing it, because it is well worth it. Well worth it in the end. And people who are scared to take teenagers because they're afraid of the consequences that might come, it's not that way. They really just want to be loved like everybody else. And I know people stray from them, but if I had to tell you one thing, give it a shot at least once. because it was the best thing we did.